Yo, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's your beloved LG Grown. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to talk to y'all. You know what I mean? I need to talk to y'all. I need y'all to hear me before we dive into the Cowboys situation. Alright, today is the last day. Go vote. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's only take you about 2 minutes to go vote. Go to your local register voting so you can vote. All right, this vote is big. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into politics and all that stuff, but if you don't want the person in the White House that you want, you better go to the vote office and go vote. You know, this election matters. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in here to persuade who y'all should vote for, but all I can say to y'all, you need to look at all the factors in the candidates. Okay? Look at their pros and cons. If the cons outweighs the pros, then chances are you don't need to vote for that person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to persuade none of y'all. I'm just telling y'all to get up and go vote. Alright? This matters. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the schedule at hand. Dallas Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm officially here to let y'all know the season's over. Okay? The season's over. It's time to move on. It's time to start firing some people. I want to fire the defensive coordinator. I want to fire the head coach. I want to fire whoever's in charge of the line coach, because we shouldn't get so many penalties. It don't make no sense. So whoever's the line coach need to get fired, because he's not giving them enough discipline to not get calls. Okay? It does not make no sense. I've been telling y'all what they needed to do in the trade deadline. At this point, there's nothing that you can do to turn your team around. I don't care who if you're going to tell me that you're going to make some big trades today, because today's the last day of the trade deadline. Today, the last day. I don't see them going in there like, okay, we're going to do this and that. At this point, they need to sell, get a bunch of picks, go with a young group to build and bulk up. If you locked your quarterback, you locked your receiver, well, you need to have an upcoming receiver that's nice, okay? A Travis Hunter would be perfect. The running back from Boise State would be perfect. These are players that can come on your team and you can do some things. You know, this the offensive tackle that you signed, you asked for too much. You was hoping that he could come in there and this year turn it around, and it's not working. You should have signed a veteran tackle. You could have still drafted tackle, but let him develop. Give him 1 year on his belt to practice. Then the next year, you'd have been ready to put him out there, because now he done got some veteran experience. Just like Tyler Smith had to when Tyron Smith was there. He had that veteran presence to tell him the things, a little tricks to make his blocking better. You can't just throw a rookie out there and think the rookie gonna be answer to all your problems. That's not it. No, it's not. And then you didn't execute by getting another weapon for CeeDee Lamb. You was hoping that Brandon Cook is cooked. I'm going to just say it. He's cooked. He's getting old. He is not the Brandon Cook that used to be. So you got him off a cheaper deal. What you should have been doing, keep on getting some veterans, some receivers, some more weapons for Dak. Y'all keep giving him less weapons. What do you possibly think he gonna do with less weapons? Okay? Clearly, when you see, look at the past history. When you give Dak weapons, he's able to do a little bit better. Y'all always give him one weapon, and then you want him to turn the whole team around. No, you need weapons, okay? You kept putting your head held high thinking Zeke was going to be the answer. He's showing you that he's not. He's not the same Zeke. So then now all of a sudden he get disciplined because he was missing practices. Shannon Sharpe said this, and he said it the best. Now, he does give an honest opinion. He really does. I respect him very much. Dan Orlovsky, I can give two shits about. I'm being frank with you. I can't stand Dan Orlovsky. Okay? He was not a good quarterback in the NFL. And to me, as an analyst, he'll give everybody sympathy. But, you know, my team, he want to say all the extra bull. And I don't like that. Because even Stephen A troll, but then Stephen A still give good accommodation for my team. So Shannon Sharpe said this, and it made total sense. He said, you accept something when y'all doing good, you don't accept it when y'all doing bad. This ain't the first time. I'm pretty sure he was doing this. So now, all of a sudden, now it's unacceptable. He got a point. When you're winning and you putting up your numbers, yeah, they're not gonna say nothing if you don't show up to practice, you run late and all that. Yeah, they gonna say something. When we ain't winning like we supposed to, and you not showing up, and you not even doing a good enough job running the ball, yeah, you gonna get your head chopped off. This ain't back in the day, Z. Come on. You need all the reps you can get. I don't get it. That's why this year they should have parted ways with Mike McCarthy. I don't know what Jerry Jones is hoping that Mike McCarthy can turn around. I don't know what he gonna turn around. His play calling is horrible. Horrible. You slamming the playbook down, bruh. You slamming it like you thought them plays was working. You thought your plays was significant. I hope that ain't the same plays you had for Green Bay. It just come on. Other coaches can make more creative plays than what you doing. At least Dan Quinn got a good offensive coordinator for Washington, and you seeing how they playing. So you know what I'm saying? Dan Quinn knew, like, listen, I can get this and that to make my offense better instead of relying it on me. That you gotta think sometimes, man. Mike McCarthy gotta just turn in his cleats and just say, I'm retired, because coaching ain't it no more. You know what I'm saying? You had your little Super Bowl run. You know what I'm saying? Jerry still be hoping that you do the same thing, but clearly there's not. A 12-5 season is all you've been known for. And I seriously doubt you're going to get it this year. If anything, I hope you tank so we can get a better draft pick, since we like to rely on the draft. Because this ain't cutting it. You got to cut the meat and potatoes out. Okay? You got to cut them. All right? That's that excessive fat that Cowboys is. Us as Cowboy fans shouldn't have to suffer like this. We shouldn't. And it sickens me to see it just wash down the drain, because Jerry Jones gives people false hope. Talking about I don't even know why he goes on the camera. You You make us as Cowboys fans so disappointed when you talking. We have to really be there to defend and say, oh man, well, we had a solid roster, you know what I'm saying? We had it from last year. That's what we have to tell people that ask us these questions. You know what I'm saying? Clearly we would love for us to get some splash for our team. You didn't want to sign Stephon Gilmore. Why, I don't know. And you need corners more than anything. You had an opportunity to re-sign him, you didn't. You let him go. I don't get it. Out of all things, you could have re-signed Stephon Gilmore instead of trying to sign Zeke. And look how that's biting you in the face. And you got the nerve to tell me, oh, we gonna make some splashes. I'm all in. We're here to consider it all. Shut up. I ain't trying to hear that. What you considering? You the only person in denial. You the only one that think this team gonna turn it around. So when we lose to Philly, right? Because that's what we gonna happen. We lose to Philly and lose to Washington. What are you going to say then? Because that'll be 3-7. 3-7. Y'all record to be 3-7 once we lose to Philadelphia and the Washington Commanders. 3-7. A disaster season. Injuries is a part of the game. 49ers ain't putting their head down. They best number one running back that was leading the league, they ain't put their head down. You know what they did? They draft more than one player. Their receivers is down left and right. Brandon Ayuk is out for the season. Debo, fluid. He has fluid in his lungs. Not 100%. The only problem with 49ers is that sometimes they win a game and they let other teams come back. So that's the only problem. They changed that up. They're still in the hunt. I have more faith in the Niners turning their season around than I have with the Cowboys. And that's sad. And I can't stand 49ers. But me being a realist, I'm not here to make false profits. Okay? You have some Cowboy fans that be in the straight delusional thinking their team is going to turn this around. I'm here to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. As long as Mike McCarthy is that head coach, that's not going to happen. All right? As what he keeps on throwing shade about the run. Now all of a sudden he wants to complain. Now it's the run and all that. Listen, if you're the head coach, you should have been in there letting the GM know, listen, if you want me to win this team and you want me to make a significant moves, I need control. Let me run it my way. If you see that it's not working, then all means you can do something different. But let me do my job. Okay? Because that's what you should have went in there and said. Unless you was enjoying the fact that you was getting the money that they was paying you and you was willing to do all that bull. Don't come now talking about, oh, we wanted to run and all this other, but nah, don't do all that. Nah. Just how you know how to negotiate your contract, you should negotiate the terms of your contract. Listen, if I'm here to run and be the head coach, I want to do all the moves. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want the control power. If you can go in there and tell Jerry that, then why you take the job? So that's my point. That's my point. Jimmy Johnson knew what he was doing when he ran the Cowboys. And even they having fallback with Jerry Jones, He knew how to run the Cowboys. And that's why they were significantly good when they went to the Super Bowl. See, sometimes Jerry can be stubborn, but if you bringing valid points to him, he can't do nothing but say, all right, I'll let you do it. Boom. So that's my little intake about this year. If miraculously some trades that are significantly good, we'll come up here and we'll talk about it. And we'll see. Okay? We got Philadelphia, y'all. And supposedly that's supposed to be game of the week. I doubt it. I don't think they're going to put it as game of the week. It's going to be probably trash. Game trash. But on my team, I can't switch up on them. I never would switch on them. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell it like it is. All right? So y'all stay tuned. We're going to talk about them. See what they do. All right? But you know what it is? Listen, everybody. Go vote. Please. I can't stress it no more to y'all. All right? Today the final day. And we're going to find out who's going to be our next president. Will it be Donald Trump? Or will it be Kamala Harris? All right? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Okay? Who do you want as your next president? Okay? Or do you don't want them either, or you saw another candidate that could be your president? All right? Let me know in the comments. All right? Have a blessed day.